Unless you want to die, keep your mind on business. Got it?
Man, who are you to be talking such shit when we just saved your ass 5 minutes ago? Man, was he pissed and in such a rush too. We should have let that teddy bear kill his ass and eat him. Hello everyone, welcome back to Silent Hill 1. So, since Silent Hill F has come out since we last played this game, we are going to attempt to finish this playthrough of the first game in the next 2 days. So, this will be a shorter video than usual because I'm mainly going to try to get through the sewer section, which can take a bit of time, and also kill the next boss, which is the moth slash larva that you encounter in the shopping mall and outside. Because I want to get to playing Silent Hill F. So, I'm going to try to finish this as soon as possible. There's about a third of the game left, I believe. So now we have to head to the shopping center. Or the town center rather, which is actually not far. How are we doing on health? Kinda poor, but I don't think we need to use any health items just yet. God damn, get off you damn dirty ape. These guys are gonna be a pain in the freaking remake. Let's use a first aid kit just so we don't have to heal twice. God damn, will you get off, fool? I think we might have to go back to Alchemilla first. God damn it, it's so freaking annoying. At the same time, I can't wait to whack these. God damn. Listen, shitface. Here, you want to fight so much? Here. Here. Here you go. There you go. You feeling that yet? Where is he? I want to kill him now. God damn. There we go. We killed that fool. Now we run for it. It's so... Come on. Yeah, the apes become super annoying here because of the limited space you have to run. It's not easy to dodge them, so it's extra annoying to deal with them this part. And Q, Harry not responding. There we go, finally got into the damn town center. What a start. Yeah, there was no way I was letting that one guy live after all the trouble he gave us. I think that's supposed to be riff off of Virgin Mobile's trademark or logo that was popular back then. The Giga Store. I'm guessing they sell phones, right? Nothing unusual. There we go. I was wondering when it was going to pop up. Look at that cold symbol. Alright, so you want to ready the rifle for this one. You're going to want to use the rifle for this version. I think we get it during the boss fight. Got 47 shotgun shells. Yeah, I think we get it downstairs. This area should look pretty cool though in the remake, the whole shopping center. Hopefully that you go into more of the stores and explore, because obviously the limitations were pretty big here with the PS1. So hopefully they let us explore a good deal more of the space and not just head straight to the boss fight. Especially because it looks to be so huge, but you only see like a tiny portion of it. Like here, I think this is the only store we can go into. See, there you go, there's some rifle shells. They're getting you ready. It looks like a store where Heather found the walnut in Silent Hill 3. Got a med kit. First aid kit. My bad, Harry. We're gonna save because we're not gonna deal with the stupid ape outside, so we're just gonna save right here. Actually, you should probably save here, the director's just in case something goes wrong with the recording. Alright, we got our shotgun, we got 200 handgun rounds, let's go. This is supposed to happen. So you are meant to fall into that pit. There's no way you can actually avoid it. Oh look, it's the sandworm from Dune. Only bite size. Yeah, so there's a rifle right there. You want to get that first. Looks like we've got 3 rifles. We can only take one. How much ammo do we have? 12. You don't want to use them all here because you want to save some for the moth, but you can use a few. We just mainly gotta monitor the ground and see where he's gonna climb up from. It's not a very difficult boss. You really just shoot him until he rolls away and smashes through the door. Oh, he got us. Alright, now we switch to the shotgun. You don't want to use too much of your good ammo on this boss. God damn it, Harry. Fool. There you go. But he's not dead. Not yet. Alright, so now we can go hunt it down. I'm gonna use some of the handgun bullets since we have so many of them. You want to save some of your ammo for the later boss. You don't want to use it all just yet. And also the sewers. The sewers has a lot of nasty creatures, so you need your actual powerful ammo for that one. Now we gotta go back to the hospital. God damn. You kind of want to go in a zigzag pattern so that they can't hit you, because it's very easy for them to actually zoom in on you. Oh, look at the windmills, or the turbines rather. So where do you think the industrial fans come from? We get the blood and rust motif, but where do you think the fans fit into the equation? What do you think they represent? Or is it just random hellscape? Buffalo Chief? So where's the hospital? God damn! It would help if Harry wouldn't just smack into the wall. God damn. Yeah, this is where it starts getting a bit annoying with these jackasses here, constantly flying and doing drive-bys on you. I think this might be one aspect you actually want Bloober to tone down a little bit, simply because it's look at this. God damn, come on. It's so annoying because you can easily get trapped in there, and then they're just picking away at you little by little. And you can't see very far either, so look at that, we used up a health and we're already down to medium health again. God damn, knock it off, fools. A compass of some sort would also be pretty useful, so we can actually know where the hell we're going without having to refer to the map every 50 times or so throughout the playthrough. Little touches here and there that they can actually put on it to improve things and not change it too much. Oh, right, we're almost there. I think we have to make a left. They should disappear within a moment. Let's get out of here before the dogs grab us. And save again, because we're not doing that all over again. Hell no. Hell friggin' no. We're not doing that again. Alright, so let's go talk to Lisa if we can find out where she is. She should be in here. There we go.
Harry!
Lisa, you would not believe what we saw out there.
Thank God you came back. I was scared to be here all alone.
I'm here now. I was worried too. I'm real happy to see you. Lisa, can you tell me how to get to the lake?
The lake? You take Bachman Road.
The road's blocked.
Well, that's the only way out there.
Are you sure? There's gotta be another way.
Wait! I just remembered something! There's a waterworks over by my old elementary school. It's been abandoned for years. There's an underground tunnel out there used for inspections or something. I remember hearing it runs all the way to the lake.
Really? You think I can get to the lake from there?
I've never been down in there myself, so I'm not positive. Besides, it's all fenced off to keep people out.
If there's a chance, I've got to try.
That won't stop us. We'll just shoot
Harry,
the lock
don't
off.
Go. I don't want to be alone. It's so scary, I can't stand it.
How about coming with me? This may not be the safest place in the world either. I can't promise you anything, but I'll do my best to protect you.
No, Somehow I feel I'm not supposed to leave this place. Oh, Harry, I'm so scared and cold.
Look, just wait here a little longer. I'll be back as soon as I find my daughter.
Harry?
Man, Lisa is stacked. God damn. She's caked up, as they say. She sounds a bit like Carolyn from Tormented Souls, the voice actress. Obviously they're decades apart, but still it reminds me a bit of her. That same tone. Alright, so once we step outside we should be clear of the monsters. We're gonna save again just in case. You basically just have to go all the way across the alley and that's pretty much it. Like, the rest of the area should be fenced off. Yep, they all disappeared. That means there's a boss fight incoming. Yeah, you see there's only one route. In and out. So you basically have to go to the opposite building on the rooftop. There's nothing we can pick up either. That's why I advise you to save your ammo for this boss fight. Because if you waste it all on the worm or the caterpillar, whatever it is, there's nothing. There's no rifle ammo left for this one, and you want at least some rifle ammo. You can use the handgun bullets too, but it takes a lot longer to kill it. Here we go. Look at that. It's grown fully into a moth now. Yeah, it doesn't do that much damage compared to like the lizard monster. It's also pretty slow. It's like the moth in Resident Evil 2. It looks intimidating, but it's actually not. It's actually not that difficult to deal with it. Except I think the moth in Resident Evil 2 only dies for like 2 hits from the shotgun. The good thing about this one, you can fire while walking, so it makes it very easy to target. Yeah, look at that. We got way tons of bullets. Alright, come on, moth. Here you go. Up to the rooftop. You can also use the water tank as kind of like a barrier between it and yourself. You know, take a bit of pressure off the having to fend off its attacks. I'm pretty sure they'll have the moth actually do more stuff in the remake than just throw that acid at you or whatever it is. Poison. I wonder if they'd have an actual poison inflicted status. Probably not, right, since it's not Resident Evil, but you never know. This boss might actually warrant that. It could slowly poison you, maybe. Look at that, it died, just like that. Does remind me of those lunar moths that everybody shows off on social media about how cute they are. Moths may look pretty, but they're an annoyance to deal with, especially the large ones. Look at that, it's daytime again. That wasn't so bad. Now we can head to the sewers. She said across the school, right? I think it's clear of monsters now too. For now at least. Okay, so I think we have to go over to old Silent Hill again. I think the hospital's open, but we don't have anything to get in there. Yeah, I think we have to go back to old Silent Hill the way we came, using the bridge. You can use I was gonna say the D-pad. You can actually use the analog stick to move Harry, but I actually recommend the D-pad. It's a lot easier to control him. The stick isn't as responsive. Because obviously this was the PS1 where they were first introducing the whole concept to begin with, so the only game that really functions perfectly with it is Ape Escape, I think. There we go, right across the school. This must be that waterworks Lisa was talking about. I like that they actually skipped that whole area. They didn't make you actually walk all the way to the school. Reservoir, authorized personnel only. It's locked. With a rusty lock. That lock is worn out. I may be able to break it if I hit it hard. So we can shoot it, or we can just do this. Here we go. That thing looks so rusty, it almost looked like you should just kick the door open and it would have broken it. Now here's one of the most annoying sections in the game, the sewer. Simply because they have the enemies called the hang scratchers. I always thought they were turtles, but apparently it's supposed to be beetles. Or beetle inspired, but they are annoying because they can hang from the ceiling and scratch you. Hence their name. And they also deal a lot of damage. Right, so we're in C1. People hate sewer sections in video games. Is there any video game that has an actual decent sewer section? Yep, see, you can hear them. They're in the ceiling. And since you can't see most of it, you have no way to tell when they're approaching. Unless you see them outright like that. God damn. I probably advise you to actually use the shotgun to deal with these guys, because they can be quite a pain. And there's a lot of them. Plus you have roaches too, so it's not just them. It's literally the whole zoo. Roaches, beetles. God damn, back off, roach. It's just a menagerie down here. The whole zoo and more. All we're missing is just nurses wandering the sewers. Like they do in Silent Hill, they just wander wherever they want to. Also, if it were a Resident Evil game, they would definitely have zombies wandering down here. Okay, so we got some supplies. We gotta find a key to proceed to the next section. God damn, back off, fool. They skid all on the ground so quickly too. I wonder why they had boats down here. Like, is that something the amusement park just tossed away over there? Why would they have boats down here in the sewers? I guess she said it is an old waterworks, so I guess it's not strictly a sewer. Or is that just how someone envisions the sewer might look like? This area should look pretty good in the remake, but I wonder if they're going to shorten it or they're going to extend it, because with Resident Evil 2 they extended the sewer section and they actually made it worse. They made it a harder, you know, it's more difficult to deal with the enemies. That they replaced the spiders with those G adults that are just completely annoying. It's basically a gauntlet. So they kind of screwed up there, because even though it's not terrible, but it was actually better than the original, because at least it was manageable. Whereas now you basically have to go in there armed with like grenades to blow away the Geodos and have any chance to progress to the water area, because otherwise they'll just grab you and drain your health like that. So I wonder if they'll extend this version, or I wonder if they'll extend it or if they'll shorten it. We were already here, weren't we? Were we already here? It's easy to get lost in this place. There's the sewer key. So I guess we weren't here after all. Oh! So we gotta find the bottom ladder. I think that's the one where we, the one we came down from. So you gotta make a left. How cool would it have been if they had made an X-Files game where you could encounter Fluke Man in a sewer system like this, and he would be one of the enemies. I don't know why they didn't add a section like that to the X-Files game, the third-person one. That was kind of a rip-off of Resident Evil, but it was a Resident Evil clone, as they call it. That would have been cool to fight Fluke Man as a water enemy. Instead, they just had a bunch of zombies, pretty much. Like, no creativity in terms of the enemies. The game itself is pretty good, and the story's pretty decent, but they could have used a lot more generic enemies. Like one review said, I think it was IGN back when it was good. Back when they weren't complete idiots, they said, you know, with all the fantastic creatures X-Files has had throughout his lifetime, why would you want to just make them generic zombies? Why wouldn't you want to, you know, play around a bit? You know, have some familiar enemies that were also pretty cool. Instead, they just made a whole bunch of zombies. which actually doesn't make all that much sense once you realize what the story is and where it's going. It actually doesn't make sense for them to be all zombies, so they should have had more. They should have had more enemies, so you know, a wider, more diverse cast of creatures for you to fight, than rather than just zombies and a couple aliens. It is easy to get lost in here, even with the map. Okay, so I think we had to head straight down. Because that's where we came from. That's the ladder heading upstairs. Oh yeah, here we go. Use the sewer key. What's our next destination? Oh, I got roaches. Those are some big ass roaches. Look at that. They're like 2 feet long. Like they're longer than Harry's shin. Got a med kit. So yeah, this one is not an overly long section, but it is easy to get lost down here, and there are quite a few annoying enemies down here that will just gang up on you if you let them. God damn. It would also be pretty convenient if they actually use the system from Silent Hill 2 and have assigned weapons to each of the shortcuts. That way you don't have to keep going into the menu to change your weapon. Because that takes up a lot of time dealing with these guys. So that way is blocked, so we have no choice but to go this way. Oh god damn, we got a swarm of roaches. Yeah, that's a whole colony right there. Usually having items like this is a trap, but in this case it's not really. You actually do want to pick up those items. They aren't going to ambush you if you do. Oh, here we go. Yeah, those are vicious. For how small they are absolutely vicious. That's locked. So this is the only way we can go so far. God damn. Just chewing on his shoes. So what would you like to see in the remake? Would you like to see this area expanded or made shorter? Because usually it's a very bad idea to take stuff out of the games. Resident Evil 3 Remake proved that easily. But in this case, it might actually be worth it to trim this section down just a tiny bit. Just a bit, enough so that it doesn't become annoying. Just a tad. You don't have to cut it down drastically, but maybe make it less confusing to navigate at least, you know, if you're going to expand it. You know, I'm saying they could adjust it just a little bit to make it more friendly. Because part of the challenges is navigating around because the controls are awful, so it's just hard to move around in the area. And then you have them ambushing you at every corner, hanging from the ceiling. They could do a bit to improve this area while still retaining the horror feel. You know, you don't have to make it completely toned down. You don't have to neuter it that much, but trim a little bit from it, maybe. Just a tad. There is a sewer exit key in the water. Take it? Yes. Now we gotta get the hell out of here. It's an ambush. And Harry just runs right into them. Alright, we're seeing new enemies. That's how you know you're on the right track, when you see new enemies spawn. Oh man, there's 3 of them. He was just guarding the door too. Alright, we made it. We made it. Let's save just in case anything happens. You can still hear them skittering around. So I was thinking they're going to be some of the enemies that look like teddy bears, or I always thought they looked like teddy bears, but I guess not. I guess they're in the section after the amusement park. They're not here. I thought they were in the sewers, but I guess not. I guess they're still waiting on that for later. Got a first aid kit. Got some handgun bullets. Now there is an item you want to find here if you're going for the best ending. You need to find it in a motorcycle, and in order to do that you need to get the motorcycle key. And in order to do that you have to help out a certain someone and save them before they get killed, or else you lose your chance to do it. So basically, yeah, he says he doesn't have a map, but you want to go find that person and help them out before you leave the amusement park area. I mean, rather before you leave the resort area here. God damn. Won't even let you look at the map properly. Yeah, you see right here, this area, Sanford and West Sanford, going to the lakeside to the lighthouse. I was gonna say the amusement park, but it's the lighthouse. You want to head over here to Annie's Bar and the Indian Runner before you go over to that place, because if you don't, you'll miss your chance and you'll get at least one of the bad endings. Like, you can still get the good ending. Oh no, you can, because I just remembered. Yeah, you absolutely need to do that to get the bad ending. To prevent yourself from getting the bad ending, you have to go save that person, regardless of what you do with this later on. So we gotta head first to Annie's Bar. And hope they have some more health drinks there, because we're getting mangled. These guys are relentless. Here we go. Oh no, he's getting attacked by a teddy bear. Quick, Harry, do something. Should've shot both of them, but that'll get the job done. Of course, he's gotta do the signature stomp.
Okay?
Yeah, I guess so. But I'm beat. I thought I was a goner there. So how'd it go? Did you find a way out?
No, not yet. How about you?
Zip. But it's too soon to give up. This craziness can't go on forever. A military rescue squad should be here any time now. If they come through the town, we're home free.
I hope so.
I better get going. This isn't the time to stand around flapping our gums.
Do you know a girl called Alessa?
No.
That's a suspicious sounding no. It's funny how he thinks there's a military squad on the way. You're in the wrong game, Kaufmann. There's no squad coming. The military doesn't even know you're here. Kaufmann must have dropped this. Looks like it's full of stuff. Got a Kaufmann key. Got a receipt. So long, Bear. We probably should have let you kill that guy, but whatever. Funk tour? Alright, so now we gotta go over to the Indian Runner, which is right across the street. Oh, we gotta go around. God damn, it's this guy again. Well, let's shoot his ass then. I think this has an advertisement for it in Silent Hill 2. God damn! Gotta shoot this guy also. Oh, we don't know the combination yet. Oh, it's 0473. We got it right there. 0473. There you go. Funny enough, that's also what Chris thought. I mean, not Chris. James thought in the novelization for Silent Hill 2 that there was some type of military bioweapon outbreak or something, and that was what was causing all the weirdness in the town. It's funny how they both reach a similar conclusion even though they are years apart. Norman's grand opening. Three loaves of bread, 3 cartons of milk, 2 dozen eggs. Rear entrance code 0886. August 20. He came by. I handed over the package that the woman left here. September 12. He showed up in Norman's too. Don't want to be involved with the likes of them anymore, but I'm getting creeped out even more than before. Thought of leaving town, but I'm afraid of what will happen if I do. You probably should have left. My guy, you probably should have left. So that's to motel room number 3, I believe. Let's open up that drawer, see what's in there. We got a safe key. Take it? Sure. Let's use the safe key. And what do we have here? What is this, drugs? Got drugs now? They dealing cocaine? The weed's cocaine? So these are the drugs Sybil was talking about. They're dealing them in the convenience store. How convenient. Look at that fatty X. Espresso. So Kaufmann's a drug dealer then. We know that for certain now. He's into them dergs. I wonder how much he keeps for himself, or if he's one of those dealers who never partakes in the hobby himself. Now we need to go over to the motel. So where is the motel? The motel is right down below. Of course he would ambush us at the very door. Of course he would. Shut up. Oh, I thought we had some bullets over here. I think the only thing we have to avoid doing is stepping onto the bridge. I think the moment you step onto the bridge, that's when everything changes, and that's when your your luck runs out and you're unable to do the side quest. So I think we have to avoid stepping onto the bridge. As long as we don't step into the bridge, we should be fine. He's just hovering there waiting for us. God damn, will you stop doing that, you piece of trash? Finally, some silence. What was the code again for the back door? I already forgot it. What did he say? 8003? Too bad you can't look at the memos here. Let me check it out. Let's see what they say. Silent Hill 1 motel code. Damn, they're giving us freaking Silent Hill 2 remake codes even though we put Silent Hill 1. Dumbass Google. Oh, 0886. We had one digit wrong. There we go. We unlocked it. Oh, look at this. It's got a Playboy on there. Or at least some other type of nudie magazine. Nice. Newspaper. It's the same date as the one in the hospital. Investigation stalled. PTV dealers still at large. Suspicious deaths continue like the anti-drug mayor and narcotics officer dies of sudden heart failure of unknown origin. So they're not poisoning them. They're actually, someone's killing them with psychic abilities. Got a magnet. Got a naked woman poster right there. Posters on the wall. Don't look at that now, though. Must be tempting for Harry, being so without a woman for so many years. It's already on top of the cabinet. It's completely dead. Maybe it's broken. September 10. Took package. Told to sit on it a while. Don't want to get involved, but can't disobey. He's probably linked to the deaths of the mayor and others. He is, but we don't know how yet. The TV set. Power must be out. It doesn't work. Oh yeah, that good thing. There's a save point right here. There's a guest register. Nothing special written here. There's a vending machine that doesn't work. It's unlocked. Alright, here we go. The side quest is over. Old motorcycle looks like it's been sitting here for years. Well, that's weird. Dust is wiped away just around the gas tank cap. Alright, so open it up then. What are you waiting for? Let's use the key we have. The Kaufmann key. What do you mean you can't use it here? Got a health drink. Got some shotgun shells. Okay, so we're looking for number 3. I used to think when I first played this game that was ammo that was somehow out of reach because it looks the same as the shotgun shells, but it's actually just a radio. There's a health drink. Nobody inside. This isn't Psycho. You want to put the shelf? Yes, let's push that shelf. See what's hidden inside there. Alright, there's a crack. Something glints inside. The crack is too small to reach in. Good thing we got our trusty magnet. Got a motorcycle key. Alright, now we can go open that gas tank. It was manager's office, right? Office vacancy. Yeah, let's go open up that gas tank. Use the motorcycle key. Let's see what's inside. A small glass vial wrapped in a plastic bag. What's this? It's like the busted vial I found in the director's office at the hospital.
Give me that.
What is this?
That's none of your business. Instead of messing with that, how about coming up with a way to get out of here? You shouldn't be hanging around here goofing off. What do you think you're doing? You want to get yourself killed? Get out of here.
Okay, take it easy.
Unless you want to die, keep your mind on business. Got it?
Man, who are you to be talking such shit when we just saved your ass 5 minutes ago? Man, was he pissed and in such a rush too. We should have let that teddy bear kill his ass and eat him. Better hurry, I'm worried about Cheryl. Yeah, that was probably dope in the bottle, wasn't it, Harry? Man, who are you? We saved your life 5 minutes ago. We should have just let that monster kill you. Who are you to be complaining about stuff now? So that is a side quest complete. Oh, that was the wrong door. I don't want that one. I want the safe door. Alright, so we're going to save right here. This seems like a good stopping off point. Alright, so we're at the motel, 6 hours, 23 minutes, 26 saves. The reason we're going to save right here is because next time when we come back, I'm going to try to finish the game all in one go. So that'll probably be like a 2-hour or 2.5-hour video. But the real reason is because as soon as we go across Sanford Street and that bridge right there, the entire area is going to change and then you're going to be in a completely different section of the game. So when we go to the lighthouse and then we go to Lakeside Amusement Park, that's its own little section. So I want to keep that separate from this one, because that one and then the end section, which is kind of called Nowhere, start to blend together. So I prefer to do that just as one video instead of doing a tiny bit of it here, and then we got to split it up and then have the end of the game in a different section, in a different video, I mean. So I'd rather just end this one here, because we're pretty much done with the motel area. Now we have to do is just head for the lighthouse, but as soon as you traverse that bridge, it's going to change and there's no way back. So that's basically entering the final stretch of the game. So when we come back next time, we're going to go over to the lighthouse, we're going to check that out, and then we're going to head to Lakeside Amusement Park, and then after that, hopefully the final part of the game. And we're going to cover it all in one go, so that'll end up being probably like 2.5 or... No, it should be 2.5 hours, should be fine. There aren't that many sections left, it's just some of the puzzles are a bit vague, so they might be a little difficult to figure out without looking them up, but it shouldn't be more than 2 or 2.5 hours left for the end game. But we will deal with that next time, and right after that, we will start also Silent Hill F, so I'm looking forward to that. So thank you for watching, and I will see you again next time, probably for the final time on this game, on Silent Hill 1 on the PS3. See you later, everyone.